was on stream not too long ago talking to a friend of mine, and we started talking about band adverts. We shared some of the immediate favorites, but then it dawned on me, why don't I react to some British band adverts? Because some of them, well, you're gonna see. Hi, I'm Jake Monroe. This is one of the things I do. So also a VTuber.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus! Ah!
Musician, badass. And today I'm going to be reacting to these band adverts, these band UK adverts. Top 10 most controversial UK TV adverts. Check it out. Pot Noodle, 2005. Complaints, 620. Reason, some viewers found the advertisement to be crude, generally tasteless or offensive. Isn't that all adverts? Are they trying to get our attention? And what's the best way to get your attention? All the adjectives that you listed below. Right, so out of the millions of people that saw it, it was banned because of those 620 wimpy baby whiners.
Guys?
Tom, what is that?
Nothing?
Tom, have you got...
That is very suggestive. Tom, what is that? What do you have in your trousers? Your trousers, Tom.
Pot noodle horn?
Of course not.
Let me see.
Get off me, maniac!
Oh, that's always the worst when that happens, man. See, when you've got the horn, you gotta be careful where you're flinging that thing around, man. Courtesy. You say, hey, duck, I'm about to turn around.
Okay, I have got the pot noodle horn. It's big and brassy, and I'm going to blow it.
Tom!
No time for chit-chat, baby. My pot noodle horn is angry like a snake.
I'm using all of this terminology later. No time for chit-chat, baby. Oh, look at that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, mate, we all get the pot noodle horn sometimes.
Have you got the pot noodle horn?
Post-nut clarity? More like pot noodle clarity. Know what I'm saying? Pot hub. Phones for you from 2011. 659 complaints. Reason, viewers believe the advert to be offensive, irresponsible, and unduly distressing. Woohoo! Phones for you. That's what you did. To get people to buy more phones for them. Did I see this? No. By 2011, I'd stopped watching TV.
Hello. The Samsung Toco icon is only $59.95 on pay-as-you-go. Phones for you. Missing our deals will haunt you.
That's a good advert. What, that scared some little wimpy babies? Oh, that's right. Phones for... What was it? Phones for you. That's right. I remember that. Because that was nifty. Wrigley's Excite from 2003. Complaints over 700. Reason parents complained the ad was graphic, frightened their children, and made them feel sick. You know what? I went on a rant the other day. I was like, oh, the amount of money we spend on streaming services just to avoid adverts. When they're not annoying, they're scarring your children. Oh, don't eat that many, mate. There's laxative qualities to mints. Your ass will be on the can for the rest of the day, mate.
Hey, darling.
Jesus Christ. How did this get the green light? Because the amount of people that needs to go through to get the okay before that gets on TV, it's amazing that anything ever gets on TV ever at all. I mean, it was a good advert, right? It's fun. It's all about trying to make people pay attention. But then again, if you have bad breath, what do? Right? You brush your teeth. Or if you're out and you have bad breath, you just go get some mints. You don't need an advert. Who's not buying mints? It's like toilet paper adverts. Who isn't buying toilet paper? Department of Health, 2007. This is gonna suck. Complaints 774. Reason, here we go. Viewers complained the ad was offensive, frightening, and distressing, particularly to children. Yeah, Department of Health? I bet it was. Come on, let's go.
Fine. Brilliant. All right, I'll see you on the 9th. Okay, bye.
Christ. At what point did they think, okay, it's like, it's these government sectors, right? Because they are a government sector, they can put in adverts whatever the hell they want because they need to scare the living shit out of people to not do the things that they're doing because it's costing the government, therefore you. But here in the UK, if people get sick or hurt themselves all the time, we have to do a PSA to tell them to stop doing it. Because it costs people money. Hence why we keep taking sugar out of everything. Obesity, diabetes, and heart disease cause a huge problem for the NHS. But they can't do a PSA about that. They did try, but people got upset about it. Thank you, Tumblr. Drink driving, that's another one. There was a bunch of kids who kept climbing into electrical transformer yards, you know, where all the electrical equipment's kept, all the transformers and stuff like that. Kids kept climbing into them because it looks fun. It does. It looks super fun. And then you die. So they had to make a PSA about not doing it. In fact, they even made a short movie about it, and we watched it in school. So let's see where this Department of Health advert's gonna go. It's not gonna be cute. Hi, I'm Steve-O. Welcome to Jackass.
The average smoker needs over 5,000 cigarettes a year. Get unhooked. Call 0800-169-0169 or visit getunhooked.co.uk.
I mean, it gets the point across. Yeah, it's scary. That's the point. What, you just want some Karen sitting in a beige room with her hands folded on her knee, just being like, well, yes, hello. I'm here to say that smoking bad. Bye. Yes, of course smoking bad, idiot. How bad? It's taxpayer money, and smoking is a choice. So they're trying to stop you from freaking smoking because people smoke. And then they get all sorts of health problems from it. Not just lung cancer. There's a lot of stuff that can happen from it. So then people go into the hospital. It costs the government and taxpayers a lot of money to fix the issue. And it's just like, if people weren't smoking, we wouldn't have to spend money on it. So what did they do? They made these adverts to try and scare people into not smoking. And then they stopped with the adverts, as far as I know. And now they just put literal pictures of cancer on the box. They don't do that in the US. Do you know why? Because when you smoke in the US and get some horrible disease or sickness, the government makes money. That's right. Not to scare the living shit out of all of you Americans right now, but you live in a country that benefits, that profits, if you get terminally ill. Oh, but at least the taxes are low, right? Shut up. Oh, there's fluoride in the water. Maybe. But I'm sure they're probably doing something else to make you all sick and get your asses in the hospital. Something you guys don't even know about. Oh, this person just cured cancer. And they're gone. What was that? A couple of days? Sick. Bernardo's. 2008. 840 complaints. So I think Bernardo's has something to do with children, like a children's charity or something like that. Viewers found the ad upsetting and not suitable for children who would be watching. Just getting mugged.
They've let you out again, have they? You worthless little...
I can't show this advert. This is bad. This is bad. It's amazing. It's amazing, right? The fit that mainstream media throws at YouTube every time something shocking happens. It's like, okay, have you seen TV adverts, TV shows? The amount of shit you get away with, and you don't have to answer to anyone. Well, that's not entirely true. 820 Karens apparently is enough to take down one of your videos.
Come on in. Can't read. Check the sleeves.
I don't know what it says, alright?
You okay? Here.
Oh, and drug use. Can't show this either. And it's on a cycle. It's an endless cycle of abuse. That's what it's showing. I can't show it because YouTube would get very upset. Bedtime Story. Act on CO2 from 2010. 840 complaints. And let's read the reason here. Misleading and scaremongering. That's a bit loaded, isn't it? Scaremongering kind of has a slight insinuation of people's political beliefs being threatened. Exaggerating the likelihood and impact of extreme weather conditions. Of course it's exaggerating. It's an advert. It's meant to try and get a point across. Things are mild right now. And probably will be mild for quite some time. But in a couple of generations, things might actually probably be quite really very bad. Doesn't really get the point across, does it?
There was once a land where the weather was very, very strange. There were awful heat waves in some parts, and in others, terrible storms and floods.
Holy crap. And to think 10 years later we're living in that world. 10! It was 10 years!
Scientists said it was being caused by too much CO2, which went up into the sky when the grown-ups used energy. They said the CO2 was getting dangerous. Its effects were happening faster than they had thought. Some places could even disappear under the sea, and it was the children of the land who'd have to live with the horrible consequences. The grown-ups realized they had to do something. They discovered that over 40% of the CO2 was coming from ordinary everyday things like keeping houses warm and driving cars.
Now herein lies my problem with this stuff. Why is that our fault? This is gonna be like, switch the lights off before you go to bed. And when you go out for the day, turn off the television. Don't leave the heating on all the time. How the hell is this our fault? You're the ones providing it. You fix it. Of course, we're gonna be doing the most convenient things for our comfortability. We have jobs to do. Your actual job is to provide this stuff to us. You fix that. You remember the whole straws bullshit? Oh, I bet LA was all up in arms about that shit. Guys, we have to use paper straws, otherwise a little turtle will like get it stuck in its nose. Yeah. Now that the straws are all paper and practically useless, the world is saved. Man, could Californians get their heads out of their asses for more than 3 seconds? Also, people who are in climate change denial, that seems very convenient. It must be super nice. You know what they say about ignorance?
If they made less CO2, maybe they could save the land for the children.
Is there a happy ending?
How is that scaremongering? That is literally just telling you, hey, we're polluting the earth. Things could get bad. I bet my comment section is going to be filled with cancer after that. Volkswagen. Strange. Ooh, 1,070 complaints. Reason, viewers complained the advert was too violent to be shown before 9 p.m. Violence. YouTube might not like this.
Hello?
What's happening? What? This isn't violent. This is cool. That's good choreography. It's obviously a reference to The Matrix. Also, this old white dude can move, man. The song's cool. Oh, I just realized I might need to cut all the music out of these adverts. Because unlike them, I can't whitelist my channel for copyrighted music. It's just an action movie! It's just an action movie. This isn't violence. This is cool. Yeah, this is a Matrix reference.
Sometimes, the only one you have to beat is yourself.
Is that what this was? Hell, man, like sometimes when you watch these adverts and you see how wacky they are, you're like, what is the tagline going to be? How are they going to equate this wackiness with a car? Sometimes the only person you have to beat is yourself. They must have applauded the asshole who came up with that one in the board meeting. Mary Stopes, I don't know what that is. 1,088 complaints. 2010. Yeah, this is when I would have stopped watching TV. Viewers suggested that this advert promoted a schmorschman. Schmorschman. Oh, Jenny. You dirty bitch. You never know when that last "Fill me, Daddy" knocks you up.
If you're late for your period, you could be pregnant. If you're pregnant and not sure what to do, Mari Stopes International can help.
I'm sorry, at what point does that promote schmorschman? I mean, it might be part of the dialogue if you really can't or even don't want to, but it might just be some sort of psychological counseling or psychiatric counseling to help people deal with the very terrifying process of not only bearing a child, but giving birth to the child and then raising the child, especially if your job is not secure or your relationship is not secure or your living conditions also not secure. It doesn't promote shit. It just promotes helping new mothers. Paddy Power, 2010. 1,300 complaints. Viewers complained the ad was offensive to blind people and could promote animal cruelty. How? How? How did these two things? I'm so curious.
Paddy Power can't get Tiddles back. There's nothing we can do about that. But we can get you your money back with our money back specials.
What money? We didn't lose any money.
Check them out before you bet.
The cat's fine, right?
At paddypower.com.
They even played it back in slow motion. Ah, that is... It shows blind people being active, right? Playing sport, being part of the community, partaking in public groups. And as for the animal cruelty, the cat was fine. It's also not real. But I read that and I was like, how do you depict offending the blind and also animal cruelty in the same advert for a gambling website? Now we know. Oh, KFC. Oh no. This is number one. Viewers complain this advert could encourage bad manners amongst children. So I'm willing to bet the most complained about advert of all time. I'm willing to bet, I might be wrong, but I'm willing to bet that this advert most likely nationally triggered misophonia. I think it, on a national scale, I think it triggered misophonia. And out of all of the sensibilities that have been offended in this advert, this list of adverts, misophonia, rightfully so, been the most offended one. Out of all of these, domestic abuse, schmorschman, animal cruelty, don't F with misophonia, okay? I have it pretty bad. So whenever I hear people eating, like, when you can hear the food being chewed, and like the mouth and the tongue and it makes it like flips a switch and I get really mad, okay? And I can't control it. Neither can anyone else. This may or may not have anything to do with misophonia. I'm just taking a wild guess because out of all the people who are likely to be offended, it's people who suffer from misophonia. Yeah, do you know what? That. F all of that. Oh, it's making me mad. Talking with your mouth full. That is going to incite violence, and I am not going to be held accountable. That was you. You did that.
The new Philip salad. It's as food as healthy.
Yep. I can see why that pissed a lot of people off, man. That is obnoxious as hell. Not quite what I was expecting. I thought we were going to hear a little more of the lip smacky goodness that comes with KFC. Fortunately, we did not. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I have been Jake Monroe of Good Eye Stream. I'm a VTuber. Check it out over here. Links down below also. And I will... Bye!
Mm-hmm.